right, everyone, you know what time of the month it is because you saw the thumbnail, of course, but it is DFX time. I've got my July DFX disc that just came in the mail yesterday. I am super excited to check this out. So we're gonna break this thing open, see what we got for this month. All right, this is one I actually don't know what it is. Ooh. From the card, it says Neutron Trance. I'm gonna let you guys see it before me. And I can tell you it is a beautiful blue. All right, now my turn to look at it. Ooh, ooh, it's a gnome. Oh, yeah, there's right side up. Check that out, folks. Oh, that is awesome. 172 gram Neutron Prism Trance, so it's got the nice prism rim on it. And because it's blue, it looks like a Smurf. Oh my soul, this might make the bag. Oh, and I happen to love this particular like range of disc, the -2-1. So I normally throw the relay, and this is like Axiom's version of the relay. Sweet, I can't wait to throw this one. We are here at Veterans Park. We're gonna play 5 holes here. We're gonna start on hole number 2, which is right up this gut here. So we're gonna do a little bit of a hyzer flip, 218 feet. First, we're gonna throw away our packaging because don't wanna trash up the course. And then we're gonna throw this hole. All right, we're gonna try and go wide. We got a little bit of a tailwind and people sitting on the course. So we're gonna go wide of the trees, let it flip up and then come back without killing someone. Man, this feels really good in the hand. All right, got a little bit of a skip up and roll. I will admit, I was a little nervous with her sitting there to power up on it, but we're in a good spot. So let's go see how far from the basket we ended up. All right, not too bad, about 20 feet. See if I can putt with it. Whoo! On a roll, baby. Let's move on to hole number 3 on the course, number 2 in the video. Okay, next hole is 313 feet. I like this one because it requires either a hyzer flip or just a gentle turnover from left to right to get through everything. We've got a little bit of a tailwind, and that's exactly what this disc is built to do. So we're gonna see if we can get this thing up in the air and let it just work its way all the way to the basket. Ooh, clipped a tree. Still going though. I think we're about the same distance as we were in the last hole, probably like 20, 25 feet. But I'm impressed because it clipped this tree here and still got around that last pine. So let's go check out, see how close we are. Ah, this one was actually closer than I thought, and that's with getting clipped by the tree. So let's see if we can get another birdie and go 2 for 2. Boom! Let's move on to the next hole where we really get to air this thing out. We are at the longest hole of the course, so I finally get to really air out on this. 350 feet, and I think this thing's got the feeling like it can get all the way up there. It is slightly uphill, so if I can get like 400 feet of power on this thing, I believe it'll go the whole way up there, and we've got a little bit of a tailwind to help. So let's give this gnome some wings. Oh boy! I think I might have flashed the basket on that one, maybe a little short. That sucker flies. See if we go 3 for 3. The angle that thing came down, I think it flashed the chains because we are pin high. We're like 352 feet. So, see if we can putt in another one and go 3 down with this disc. Oh, I had to say something. I short-armed it. Oh my goodness. But you know what? Caleb behind the camera still looks good. All right, you like that transition, don't you? All right, we are on to our next hole, which is hole number 7 on the course. It's 251 feet. As you can see, it is trees, everywhere there's trees. Normally, if we had something overstable, we could go up this right gap and hyzer it with like a zone or something like that. Pyro is a good one for this. But we don't have that, so we are doing the hyzer flip route right up the middle. And unlike the second hole that we threw, there's no margin for error here. So I've got to flip this thing up and go dead straight with it. See if I can do that. Oh! Okay, it didn't go dead straight. I was just inside the tree that I wanted, but it did flip up, went really straight. But surprisingly, that thing skips pretty well too. So I've got probably like a 35, 40 foot putt. So we're gonna see how well this thing works as a putter too. My margins were off. We're pin high, but we're way out of position for a long putt, which normally wouldn't be a problem if you're putting with putters. But we're gonna see how we can putt with this 8-speed. All right, here we go. See if we can get another bird. Oh, nope. Never stood a chance. Bam, dead center. Let's move on to our final hole and then we'll get our last thoughts. Our final hole today is 290 feet. It's straight out to the left up on a hill. So if you decide to run it, there's plenty of space to skip off down the backside. But we're gonna give this a gentle hyzer, let it flip up and then hyzer back and try not to overshoot it. Again, as you saw on the previous hole, we threw this thing over 350. So we know it's got the glide. Now we got to go for the accuracy. And this is more on me than the disc. Okay. It was a little short because I threw it nose up, but we're still up there close enough for a putt. So let's see how far we are. So this disc, I definitely do not blame for this shot. I threw it nose up and slightly softer than I wanted, but I was throwing into a headwind and I didn't want to overshoot this basket. So we've got like a 40-foot putt here. This thing's flying nice. See if we can get a headwind putt to finish out the round. No! Oh boy. Now we got a comebacker. Let's try this again. All right, we got the layup. We're gonna put it in the chains and wrap this up. All right, boom. So what are my thoughts? Is this the best putter ever? No, but it's not a putter, it's a fairway. Like I said at the beginning, I love this slot, 8.5 -2.1. The 7.5 -2.1 discs, I love them. They're so much fun to throw because they're so versatile. You can hyzer flip them. If you throw them soft enough, you can get them to hold a hyzer, or you can get that nice turnover shot too. Fantastic. This one specifically, is it going to make the bag? Absolutely, because I love my relay. However, this just looks too awesome and it feels really good in the hand. It's got just a little bit more dome than my relay does because my relay is just bored flat. So I think it's got a touch more glide. And I think this thing just looks awesome. So that will do it. This has been July's DFX monthly subscription disc. If you haven't checked them out yet, make sure you check them out in the description. Don, again, if you need someone to rep your stuff, you know, just let me know. I can do that for you. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you need a jersey or some other disc besides the monthly subscription, check out DiscFam with the discount code. Get yourself some money off, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Later. Oh, we're gonna do it again, Caleb.